Hey guys, welcome to our channel. So I was going to try to get this out, so we'll try to get this done. So we've been decoding Guns N' Roses better. We got the letters to go through everything and translations. We come up with Nanyang Technological University and a couple other places that showed up a few times. I don't think anything showed up every time like Nanyang at all. I'd have to go back and look. But we've got our numbers to go through. We found a code within the code. We got our numbers to go through stock market, medical, chemical, and now genetics, and now research groups. All right, so try to get through this quickly. Broken, changed to troubled, ever changed to never. We've done this a lot of times on this, so you cross off the like letters on both. You end up with KNTULDN as the direct changes from that. And use this chart right here. You can pause it and take a look to convert the letters into numbers, and you end up with 2, 5, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. That is right here. And what other side? This is right here. All right, so we're on research groups. And 252, the first three letters and the last three, or first three numbers and the last three numbers, ends up being Research Groups Argonne National Library. Also, Columbia University Research in and Anatomy. And there's more. A lot more, I think, on that one. I should just let it go. Journal of Agriculture Research, 252. Columbia University Bulletins of Information, 251, 2252, Research in Anatomy. Hattie Effect Size List, 256. No. Oh, yeah, Hattie Rating 252 Influences and Effect Sizes related to. I'm not going to go in there. There's a lot of stuff. 250 plus influences on student achievement, visible learning. And I could go to the next page, but we're going to move on. Because if you move on from that, you get 5, 2, 3, and that's backing up. If anyone can see this, I'm not going to spend a lot of time, but we took 5, 2, or 2, 5, 2. Now we backed up and take 5, 2, or 2, 3, 3. I tried to do that without the camera, guys, because I'm trying to save time. But 523, you end up with Project 523, Military Research, Chinese Medicine, Chinese democracy, all the stuff that's going on now, all the weird stuff. So there's another military, there's another China connection. And there's more. Project 523, that's on Wikipedia. And you got PAR 18523, NEI collaborative clinical vision research. Excuse me. And the number is in fact there. I just read it. The discovery of artemisinin and Nobel Prize in Physiology. And there's 523, and it's research related to whatever I just said, has been a hot topic in malaria. So, looks like it's the same project, other groups in the 523 project. So, you also have group dynamics, 523 researchers who who study groups rather than individual human beings. So, but yeah, you got quite a bit of stuff here. 2UU. Oh, hey, we had him in the numbers, or in the letters. 2UU. Biographical Nobel Prize.org. Hey, we don't have to try to run the numbers back to him. That's one we can cross off the list right there. The numbers went back to him. So he got calculated as opposed to was the calculator. Drugs in China. Artemisinin anti-malarial drugs in China. So there's another China connection. Chinese democracy. China, China, China. Research Grants Index, Part 1. And there's 523. Multiple times. And that list just goes on, but we're going to move on. And if you move on from that, you get 233. And 233 ends up being communication research at University of Washington. Now, Danny keeps talking about communication. And there it is. So I'd say he's definitely onto something with that communication. So, but there's other stuff. Revenue management research overview. And there's 233 down below in the HTTPS address. Nursing research. And the numbers there. Research handbook on child soldiers. Whoa. Not so sure I like that. But there sits the number. Children associated with armed forces and armed groups. That doesn't sound right. Does that sound right, baby? Research handbook on child soldiers. Children associated with armed forces and armed groups. Doesn't say soldiers' children. It says child soldiers. I don't know. That's something we might have to look into. Yeah, that's an odd thing to read. But anyway, Northern Research Station, Director's Office. So you got a host of things for 233. But if you move on from that, you have 33. And you got focus groups as research method, NCIB, and notice the word focus was in our translations. We got it again on the flip side in the numbers. You have PA. No, I just said plus because it was 33, and I knew International Association of Diabetes and Pregnancy Study. Focus groups is research method. Oh, that's the one I read with the word focus from our translations. A guide to managing research. Social epistemology of research groups. Wow. A lot of this stuff is hard to pronounce. Authentic Manhood, 33. The series Men's Bible Study. Well, look how many Bible changes there are, so don't discount that as being calculated. Grant R33CA 225323 Division of Cancer Prevention. And it goes on, but we're going to move on, guys, because there's a lot here. I even ran a couple of series I wouldn't have normally ran. And found some interesting stuff. But if you move on from that, you got 334, and you end up with PA 18-334. NIDCO, Clinical Trials in Communication. So there's Danny's communication again. So, yeah, there's something, maybe it has something to do with those towers, right? I don't know. PAR 19334, SBIR. Commercialized Readiness Pilot Research Grant. And the number's right there. Persuasion and social influence, UMSI. Well, persuasion and social influence. Imagine them calculating that in all this. Cultivating the undermined cross-case analysis. I don't see my number, so we're going to discount that. Got to be careful. Sometimes the number doesn't seem to be here. Resources and Education, Volume 26, page 593, Google Books results. And this just goes on, guys. 334 PSFS Pivot, Auburn University. Whatever happened to qualitative description? So you notice what hasn't come up, right? Nan Yang, anyone that's following along? All right, well, if you move on from that, you get 345, and 345 ends up being research groups, meetings, Department of Astronomy. And we just did a video that we moved from the Orion Spur to the Orion Arm. So this astronomy thing seems pretty relevant. I don't know when that happened exactly. But you also get clinical research study, NCBI, and there's more. Should I read a couple, guys? Blinding who, what, when, why, how, NCBI. PAR 16-345, initiative to maximize research education in all populations and thus groups needed to participate. In genome sciences, genomic medicine, and genomics. So that's what that's about. Naval Electronic Records of Naval Electronic Systems Command. So there's the Navy. More military. Research methods in social relations. Research methods in social relations. And there is the number 345. What are they trying to do now? Change how we have social relations. Nan Yang, Chinese democracy. The customer is a crazy nut. The Green New Deal. And our new place in the Orion Arm versus the Orion Spur, and this hit right here, Research Groups Meeting, Department of Astronomy. ERC 345. Shirkoff's Research Group. So that's interesting. So moving on from that, you take the whole thing. 2523345, you end up with Research Organizations, DWIH, New York. And there are a couple of other things. I think you have a phone number here for Rush Development Agriculture-related agencies. They talk about they have a research advisory board. You have Alzheimer's, acupuncture anesthesia in People's Republic of China study group. What do you know? More China, and we had an acupuncturist in our numbers, right, or letters, excuse me. The MEDLARS story at the National Library of Medicine. I think we got that before in another search. Taxonomy browser. And on the numbers here, that's actually looks like a phone number. And this is a taxonomy ID, 2523345. Taxonomy browser. Fusion Energy Workshop, a phone number, 2523345. And energy research. So this actually just, there's a little more. Argonne National Library, we had them before as well. But we got to move on. That gets you through going forward. Now we're coming back with the first three letters, 543. And 543 coming back ends up being faculty Molecular Engineering and Sciences Institutes. So molecular engineering, and also University of Washington experts on marijuana. We got medical marijuana in previous searches, right? And there's more. Harnessing the Data Revolution, Institutes for Data. I think 543, there it is, it's there. PAR 18-543, Create Biodevelopment Track. Oh, I don't know. They're wanting everybody's DNA with these drive-through testings, I guess. Probably. So maybe that has something to do with it. Volume 543, Nature. Browse all issues in Volume 543 of Nature. Nature Research Journal. And Resources in Education. And there is the number, and it's in Mathematics Education Research Group of Australia. If you move on from that, you got 433, PAR 18, 433, NIBIB, Exploratory Developmental Research. Then you have NI support, PAR 16-433, support of NIGMS program project grants. And both of those discuss research grant program and research in which fund more funding. Understanding the multiple effects of diversity in well. Anyway, 433rd Operations Group. The 433 OG operates 2 flying squadrons with a total of C-5A Galaxy Strategic Aircraft Airlift Squadron. This must be more Air Force stuff. Oh, and psychology courses. Imagine that. Social distancing, social engineering, psychology, playing with your head. U.S. government research reports. AD 433. And this goes on. But we're going to move on. Next is 325. 325, was this where I, nope. Okay, so 322, you guys. I accidentally ran 322. So let's find 322. Well, I'll have to pull it back up. Maybe I lost it. But anyway, guys, I accidentally ran 322, which all those numbers are there, and a computer would flip these numbers in all sorts of ways. And 322 ended up being clinical testing. Testing. Got to get more testing. We got to have tests. Testing. Right, baby? Testing. So I underlined that and put parentheses around it so I remembered to emphasize that is going on right now. The other thing I did that I did the numbers in a different sequence was 335 and basically took the 2 out. And that ended up being Global Infectious Disease Research. So, Global Infectious Disease Research. You be the judge. So, anyway, we're on 325, which ends up being clinical characterizations of cancer therapy. I don't know why those others aren't up, guys. I'll try to remember to put them back up. And so you can look at them if you want to. If I forget, just remind me in the comments. This is a lot. Atlanta and Los Angeles marketing. And that's Jackson Associates Research. Maple Drive Suite 325. So it's part of an address. Asian Americans and the mass media. a content analysis of research on all minority groups and media treatment of those people is, and there's the number right there, U.S. Census, bunch of numbers in 325. Yeah, everyone made a big deal out of. Wow. Okay, so there's more stuff that's there. Phoenix Focus Group Faculty Market Research Services 325. Hey, Phoenix, there you go. You're even in this search. If you're still with me, Phoenix equals Focus Group. Or Phoenix, maybe that's just my screen. Anyway, Phoenix Focus Group, 325th Operations Group, Fighter Wing. So there's Air Force Base. So that's Air Force, more Air Force military stuff. Oh, there's 335, the infectious disease. So at least I still have that up. And then, since 252 was ran forwards, you can back it up and run 5, 4, 3, 3, 2, 5, 2 all at once. And what did I write down? Oh, PMC 5432 or 54333252. So that's one of those PMC things that we'd looked at before. Am I on page 1? Researchers Library, USA. And it looks like it might be a phone number. Metroleptin therapy lowers plasma anti-protein-like protein. A prospective open label study. So there's protein. We have protein coding genes. PDF, the internet is valid and reliable for a child report. Oh, well, like the child soldiers, here's something else. Another study dealing with child report of some sort. Focus groups. There's the word focus again. A practical guide for applied research. I don't see our number. Ignore that. Yeah, so not quite as much on that one. But I didn't go to page 2. But that gets you through going forwards and backwards, guys. And I've already ran it longer than I wanted to. So, I guess the key things to take from that is the testing, the global infectious disease research, the word focus from our translations, and the astronomy thing, because now we're in a different place yet in the galaxy. So, that's going to be it. Sorry we ran long. Oh, and also Phoenix. Yeah, right. Phoenix. You're in this search. You're in this search. Your name is definitely in this search. So that's the other thing to take from it. So for now, thanks for all your thumbs up, thumbs down. Thanks for our comments, leads, feedback, and subscriptions. We'll get on to the next, hopefully tomorrow, which should be technology, I think. So for now, you guys have a great rest of your night.